First things first. So before we do anything, we are going to toast 60 grams of pine nuts. Now, you don't have to toast them, but they do bring a different flavor when toasted. In a dry pan on low-medium heat, toast the pine nuts until lightly brown, tossing frequently, and then just set aside. Now we're gonna make our condiment for the pasta. Grab 2 garlic cloves, 35 grams of fresh parsley, the pine nuts, toasted or not, and then chilies. You can use chilies in oil. I'm using Calabrian chilies. You can go dried chilies, or you can even go fresh, and use as much as you like. And then of course, the anchovies. Start with 2 or 3 and go from there because we are adding more later on as well. And I'm just gonna remove the stems from the chilies that I forgot here, and I'm gonna leave the seeds in, but you can remove them if you like. And then pile everything up and chop, chop, chop. Finally chop everything up. Now, I saw this recipe from one of my favorite chefs I like watching here on YouTube, Luca Pappagallo. I love everything about this guy. He's humble, his food always looks amazing, and I would probably love to meet him one day. When I saw this recipe, I just had to try it. And of course, I loved it, and now I'm sharing it with you. Once everything is finely chopped, we're just gonna set aside. In a large enough pan to hold the sauce and pasta, we're gonna put on low to medium heat. We're gonna add enough extra virgin olive oil to coat the bottom of the pan. Adding a bit more oil is always better than not enough, at least in my books. And then we're gonna add another 2 to 3 anchovies, or more if you like. And we're just gonna let them break down and melt into the oil. Anchovies add a really nice flavor to a lot of dishes, and most people won't even know that they're in there. So if you aren't a huge fan of anchovies, just give this one a try. To be honest, I didn't like anchovies for most of my life, and now I'm all about them. Up next is tomato paste, about 20 to 25 grams worth, and we're just gonna create a little hot spot and toast it for a little bit, and then we're gonna mix it into the oil. And then add a ladle of hot water from the same pot that you're boiling the pasta, and now it's time for the pasta. Salt a large pot of boiling water and add your pasta and cook a couple minutes before al dente, as we will finish cooking it in the sauce. As the pasta cooks, now we can add that condiment that we made earlier to the sauce. You can add it in earlier as well if you like to cook it all down, but because of the fresh parsley, I still want that freshness to come through, so I like to add it when the pasta is almost done cooking. Now it's time for la mantecatura, mixing and tossing, marrying the pasta to the sauce, adding more pasta water if needed. Once done, you're left with a nice, beautiful, silky sauce. We're gonna plate it up, add some more sauce on top, drizzle a bit of fresh extra virgin olive oil, and bring it to the table. This is another great dish to make, fairly simple as well. And if you love anchovies, you are going to love this recipe. Of course, you get the saltiness from the anchovies, the nuttiness from the pine nuts, the freshness from the parsley, and of course, a little punch of garlic, but also the heat from the Calabrian chilies. Oh, this is awesome. I hope you give this one a go. And as always, the full recipe is in the link in the description below. Please like and comment. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And until next time, ciao.